Cool. Okay, I can see that it works. So for the judges, we'll have 3 minutes for Zlatko to pitch, and then 4 minutes for Q&A session where you can ask questions. All right, so kick it off, Zlatko.
Okay, thank you very much. So I'm Dr. Zlatko Zahariev, and I'm from Rouster. And in Rouster, we're doing personal computers into the cloud. So if you ever brought a computer, you probably already know the frustration of paying a bag of money for it and knowing that it will be old, slow, or even broken in just several years from now. And we have some similar problems, and we solve a lot of them, like putting things into the cloud, but we didn't put the entire personal computer there. So this is what we do. We do entire desktop computers fully into the cloud. And because you still need a keyboard, a monitor, and a mouse, you can use it on any device you probably already have, like old laptop, old desktop, or even a smartphone or a TV. Also, Rouster needs an internet to work, but internet is more and more available nowadays. And with the upcoming 5G revolution, we believe that this will be probably the best service to use over 5G network. Also, Rouster offers the user's experience, which is just the same as your current computer, but you can upgrade it and downgrade it when you need it. You don't pay for it in advance, and you pay at the end of the month for what you use. It is secure, you have support, and it is also ecological. So this is what we use is actually the virtual desktop infrastructure technologies, but we transfer them to the personal computers market, which is like crazy scalable. And of course, there are a lot of big companies working there, for an example, Microsoft, but we don't consider them as, direct competition, but more like a partners. We're currently partners with some of those companies or potential exit strategies, for an example, for our investors. So recently we received some funding. So we proved the concept and the product. We created 2 proof of concept products. We give it to a lot of test users and focus groups. And we actually have like 90% of acceptance rate. Users want this product. Our model is subscription-based. We have plans from 8 up to 50 euro per month. And based on this, we project pretty profitable business. So this is the core team that we're working with. They're, let's say, really, really great guys with really good expertise in what we're doing. And we're currently looking for funding and partnerships in order to make Rouster going to the next level. So that's Rouster. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Thank
so
you.
So we can begin the questions. Lema, do you have any questions for Zlatko?
Oh yes, actually many questions, but I will start with at least one. So can you describe very shortly in, I don't know, 7 or 10 words, your product? What is the main value proposition for a customer?
What is the main, sorry, I didn't hear you well.
What is the main value proposition for the customer?
Yes, the idea that you don't need to buy a computer on every several years and just use one computer, for really long term, and not buying for, let's say, 1,500 euros computer every several years. Just upgrade indefinitely.
All right, and what is exactly replacing your product? Okay, I don't need a computer, so what do I need?
Well, if you don't need a computer, you probably don't need Rouster 2 because it is actually a personal computer.
Yeah, but I mean, if I don't need to buy a new computer, maybe it's not about software, it's also about the age of hardware as well. So.
Yeah, well, you can use Rouster to upgrade your computer, like having another upgraded desktop, or you can for an example, many households have kids that want to play games on their computers, but they need new computers or gaming consoles or something like this. So it is like, if you need more powerful computer for a while, you can use Rouster for this instead of buying another one just for, some small part of your work.
Okay.
Thank you. And Victoria, do you have any questions?
Yeah, I have 2, actually. First of all, my first question is, how do you differentiate from other cloud providers such as iCloud, OneDrive? This is the first thing, because to be honest, I don't need to carry my laptop everywhere if I have everything on OneDrive. That's the first thing. Second thing is about pricing. How much storage do I have for the subscription you showed on slides? Because just to also have it in mind that there is also pricing for OneDrive. There is 100 GB for $199 per month. So just
Yeah, of course. So first, Rouster is not like storage cloud, but more like full desktop cloud. But of course, Azure have similar service to this. But what we offer on top of this is something that we call ultra low latency streaming. So your desktop is working just the same as your current computer. You don't have the latency and the feeling that this is a remote machine somewhere else. So this is what is a little bit special, and of course you can use your computer everywhere, like on the TV at your home. You actually have such a device. This is, like a Chromecast. It is a Raspberry Pi, but you use it like a Chromecast. You put it on your TV, for an example, and you have the same computer on your TV, and then you can use it on your smartphone and so on. So this is a little bit different. We're actually going to work with Azure for this, for the service. And about the storage, it depends on what one you're using. But we start at 120 gigabytes for the cheap one, and then you can add more and more depending on how much you need, and it is some kind of upselling the service.
100 is for how much? How much do you pay for 100?
It is the 8 euro plan. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right. Thanks, Zlatko.